way, so I'm not going to say the same speech. I'm going to try to mix it up. But we have another idea about why we do the Brit Milah, even though it's not the 8th day, why we do it when the baby is too young to even ask and to understand that he's going through this procedure. Besides for the fact that, trust me, it's easier to do it now than at 16 or 18. I've been involved in those as well, helping those procedures. This is, as you saw, a momentary procedure. He doesn't have to go back to school, kindergarten, or doesn't have any homework or family to attend to right now. And it's very, very easy for him. But that's just on the superficial level. Yeah. The deeper reason behind why God told the Jewish people to do the Brit Milah at the 8th day is very special, very important, similar to the idea of 8. Because if you look back in history, who was the first person to have the Brit Milah?
Avraham.
It was Avraham Avinu. Yitzchak was the first one to have it 8th day. When Avraham did his Brit, he had another son named Ishmael, and he was 13. He was bar mitzvah. As bar mitzvah, he had a Brit Milah. Lucky most people don't have that. In Judaism, we don't do that. But in other cultures and other religions, they do that. They do that. They get their circumcision at that age. And it says that historically, back in those days, Ishmael was taunting. He was making fun of his little brother Yitzchak. He said, I had my circumcision when I was 13. I decided on my own. I'm greater than you. I'm better. I did the decision. I came of my own free will. I decided to do this to myself. And so, what did Yitzchak say back? Why did God want this to be for all generations? When He said Isaac will be born, it will be the 8th day forever and ever. The reason is the same idea that we said by the number 8. It's because we're specifically showing that our connection is not just about the bar mitzvah. It's not just about the bar mitzvah represents 13 represents like you've reached the ultimate in your understanding. Your intellect has matured, and now you're ready to become a man. You can accept the mitzvah's responsibility. You're now responsible for your own actions. You can decide freely. And that's what a bar mitzvah is about. That's what being 13 is about. 8 days old, you don't decide. Your parents do everything for you. And it shows that it's, again, a super rational connection. It transcends the intellect. If it doesn't make sense sometimes, if we don't understand fully why, we know that our parents want the best for us. We know that God wants the best for us. And so we do it anyways because we know that ultimately we'll understand and we'll have a deeper understanding. When we mature, we'll understand. And so again, we show this connection with the baby at this time, at the Brit, to show us that this is a connection that every single Jew has. It's a soul connection, a connection that transcends time and space, transcends all the different trials and tribulations that the Jewish people have undergone throughout the ages. So we're going to welcome the baby together with Baruch Haba. Everyone together.
Baruch Haba.
And now we're going to put the baby on the Kisei Eliyahu again. Okay, so we're going to put the baby again on the chair of Elijah with the pillow. The pillow just on top, rest of here. And as we said before, anyone who forgot, Elijah is here again, not just because he likes the party, the barbecue, or whatever is happening afterwards, but he's here because he's giving testament on high to God's throne that the Jewish people are doing what they should, a double header, and they're doing what they should, and they deserve to be redeemed. So we're going to say some words now in Hebrew, inviting Eliyahu to the bris. Shalom Rav Le'av Yisrael Ve'en Lamam Yishol Ashrei Tivkar Uskar Vishkoin Chatzirecha Nidra B'shu Beisecha K'loi Shechalecha. Okay, now, Abba, you can pick him up. And we're going to ask the Sandak to please sit. And as I said before, as